Let's start with the topic that I want to talk about. And there's no other better way to kick this format of Conversations with Chai off without highlighting and just shouting out Kolkata Chai. Yo, listen, we haven't gotten a chance to talk about it, but what Ani, Ayan, and the team over at Kolkata Chai have done has been absolutely insane. So if you don't know, Hasan Minhaj was announced as a partner for Conversations with Chai. So with the Conversations with Chai, Hasan Minhaj has not been, if Hasan Minhaj was announced as a partner of Conversations with Chai, we are acting and talking different right now. No. Hasan Minhaj announced that he is an investor and partner in Kolkata Chai. And I want to highlight this because it was such a masterclass in business. Like such a masterclass in business. Like Ani, if you listen to this, such a masterclass in business. Let's just go through the steps and moves that these guys took to get Hasan on, right? And like how perfectly crafted it was at every step. So first, you build this relationship between this cultural New York City brand and one of the biggest South Asian stars we have in our culture, which is Hasan Minhaj. And you first go on tour with Hasan. So Kolkata Chai first goes on tour with Hasan Minhaj. Make sure that, hey, every single tour spot that Hasan is touching, Kolkata Chai is there. Ani and I are serving chai to all of these people. So what are you doing there from a business perspective? You're first creating a relationship between brand and the face. You're creating that relationship first in the mind of the consumer to understand like, yo, this person fucks with this product. So you get everybody, and you're also beta testing all of these markets. You're seeing the impact. You're putting it into the consumer minds that, hey, you may not have this in your city, but you can buy it and we exist. Perfect start. Then what do? You then solidify the relationship, right? You got Hasan coming out to the launch of Kolkata Chai at Inde and having Hasan serve people chai on a Tuesday. It's crazy. As this was happening, like I'm there, right? And I don't realize what's happening because, like Ani and them are like teasing, yo, something big is about to happen. Yo, come out. We got surprises, right? And, somebody asked, they're all like, yo, you think Hasan's going to be there, right? Based off of like the tour and that whole relationship. Somebody random asked me that. And I was like, wow, that's genius. That because they've been doing this, because they've been programming in the consumer's mind that, yo, like there's this relationship between Hasan and Kolkata, right? That people even are expecting like, yo, Hasan's going to be there. And you know what's so fucking crazy? And I told Ani, I was like, yo, you're fucking sicko. Is the fact that he got Hasan out there serving a bunch of people in Brooklyn chai, right? Like what a sicko mode move, right? Like Ani's like joking around. He's like, yo, it's crazy. Like Hasan's serving you chai on a Tuesday. Like how sick is that? Like I just have to laugh because I'm like, I don't even know what to say, right? Like that is such a sick move. And it goes so underappreciated in New York, what we're seeing get built right in front of us. So you get Hasan to come out to Brooklyn. You create this like immediate, you solidify, yo, there's a real relationship here, right? Before any of the business stuff that comes front facing after this, you create this real relationship between Hasan Minhaj, the star, and Kolkata Chai, the brand. And then what do? Maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, you announce Hasan Minhaj, official investor and partner of Kolkata Chai. Now it's the victory lap, right? Now it's on Bloomberg announcing this. Now you've basically taken this thing that was a New York thing and you just put it and shoot that shit straight to the moon. Because honestly, from a business perspective, like, talk about a perfect product fit. A perfect product fit. right? Like you're not putting chai next to like somebody who has nothing to do with this culture. You're putting it next to the person that is the perfect product fit for what you're building. A New Yorker, South Asian, star, right? Perfect product fit. It's honestly so like it's what's made Kolkata such a insane. It's what's made Kolkata Chai such an insane New York story. Like talk about a New York story, like a New York immigrant story. In today's day and age where there's so much VC money, so like a lot of these businesses that aren't real businesses, they get to just take a little bit of money from like a random check and then just like be like, yo, I'm a $30 million company. I'm a $100 million company. These guys, like talk about the most New York thing. They took it from the literal mud. Like the example you can only say is like Nipsey selling t-shirts in front of what was eventually the Marathon store, selling t-shirts out of the trunk. These guys were literally selling chai out of the trunk. To now, star Hasan Minhaj is a business partner, is an investor, is the face of Kolkata Chai. It's honestly kind of insane to truly watch because also, the victory lap that these guys took was chef's fucking kiss. The victory lap that these guys took was chef's fucking kiss. Because talk about it. You announce it on Bloomberg, you go on Bloomberg, fly. But I'm more here for like the actual New York flex of everything that these guys did after. You got Hasan on Carmelo Anthony's pod pouring out Carmelo Anthony Kolkata Chai. How insane is that? You got Ani and Hasan at the Knicks game on the celeb cam saying like, yo, that's where the culture should be. That's what the culture deserves. But not in this like inflated, so crazy type of way where it's like, oh, it's just flash. The underlying fundamentals in the business of Kolkata is so fire. And then to see the victory lap, then to see them come on and be like, yo, this is our culture. This is what we do. We're here. We're here. We're here and this shit is going to look fly. Ani, Ayan, Hasan, rest of the Kolkata team, nothing but praise. Like nothing but like a tip of the cap because the way that y'all did this, right? Everybody loves quoting that Franklin Saint line from Snowfall. That Franklin Saint line from Snowfall where he's like, yo, I built this shit brick by brick. Y'all have no idea. These guys built it brick by brick. Just watching them in the last 3 years, 4 years from selling it out the mud to one store to two stores to a booming DTC business to now getting this victory lap with Hasan. Now it's the underlying business is there. It's been solid. Now you have this perfect face and brand ambassador for the company. Now it's just scale, right? Like you figured out how to manage and scrape. Now it's like, yo, you have Hasan Minhaj next to it. Investor money will fly in. People's interest is there. You got Carmelo Anthony sipping the chai. Like it's there. And you can point to it and say, yo, it's there. I can go so deeply into my level of reverence for what these guys have built, right? Because seeing it, like what a New York immigrant story, right? Out the mud. And now you get to shine. Now you get to be like, yo, I did this. I built this shit brick by brick.